I'm just going to go right back into it, right? So what we've been doing is a Guild Wars marathon today, okay? So I did 4 hours of Guild Wars 2, and then I had to break. Well, I actually ended up doing 5 hours of Guild Wars 2, and then I had to break for lunch, okay? So in my break for lunch, I had an hour from streaming, right? So then everybody wants to hit me up on Discord, okay? So I got like 5 people messaging me. I'm talking to Pump on the side as well, all right? So the first one I've got to address is apparently this handsome chap right here is apparently looking like Tom Hardy now.
I don't see it, right? Okay, I don't see it.
If I was his overfed, a bit backwards, younger brother, maybe, yeah, I could go with that. Okay, so then the second thing that happens is I burn my fucking chicken, right? So I burn it. Now it's in a bun all burnt up, right? Dangula with the auto host, appreciate that. Then, to top it all off, I try and sign into Guild Wars and can't remember my fucking password from Adam. So I try like 80 different passwords and then finally get in on just a stroke of luck. Would I have done that? Oh yeah, I actually did do that. So that was a completely different password to anything else I used. But after all that, we're back. We're doing another 3 to 4 hours of this. Doing Guild Wars Marathon, going back to Guild Wars 1, old school days. So going from Guild Wars 2 to then Guild Wars 1 is a bit of a fuckery because I don't know, I'll throw you off. How are we all doing this evening? How are we doing? Tell you what I need to do, turn the in-game music off. What's the Holy Relic all about? Okay. What do I do with that then? Take it back maybe? That can't be the challenge. To prove I was a necromancer, I literally picked up a relic and took it back 2 feet. Bob the Builder could have gone and got that, you know. Bosh. Okay, we've got a new skill though. Alright, let's see if she's going to give me any reward for proving myself. Okay, let me get to her. Hey. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm capable of all sorts of jobs. Green skills are necromancer, red skills are elementalist. Ah, that was it. You're right now. I'm glad there's someone with some fucking knowledge in the chat. I remember because I took on elementalist. I followed someone. I was playing with someone and they went to elementalist trials, and I took that as my second Ujima flip because I got this. This is all I wanted. The Firestorm. That was the only move I wanted from them. Don't run from me. Big get your ass. Look at him run. What a chief. Oh, they sent his minions in. Okay, what does that one green one do then? Life Servant. Hex spell, 15 seconds later, foe suffers. Oh, I'll get health regeneration. That's cool. You have to also pay attention to which attributes they belong to. Oh shit, hang on. Try to dodge then. Guild Wars 2 dodge. Attributes and like your first skill, blood magic. Your second one is death magic, etc. Yeah, what I tend to do is fuck all that noise and just pick skills that I feel work for me. And then once I've done that, then I learn what they're about, and then I upgrade those. Nostalgia gamer. Yeah, I just find what works, and if it works, then I keep it, and if it's trash, then I bin it. I don't try and like go by any sort of guide or, like set tree or pattern, because you can get guides that will show you what skills to get and how to level them up and all of that. I don't care for any of that. It's all well and good, and it's probably the best way to play, but I like to learn by errors and learn by doing, and then that way you have your best moments in games. The experience, I think, is a lot more authentic. I'm hoping the storage issue isn't the same as Guild Wars 2 once was, where you don't have an opportunity to get much storage in the game, so therefore you're always fighting against the inventory. I'm hoping that's not the case. Right, so it wants me to go back in here. I'm following that, right? And then go and talk to this person again. Bosh. Accept. Yeah, it's getting abilities like a mofo now. I'm not sure what I don't like and what I do like. I think this is trash. Let's get rid of that. Oh, what's this one? Mark of Pain. Hex spell. They're all hex spells I'm using at the minute. 12 shadow damage. That sounds nice. Spell that does 38 cold damage. Jesus Christ. They upgraded the game's storage recently. Oh, did they? Let's have a look. Yeah, so like these bags and that, I've got none. So I'm going to have to get some, but I'm not 100% sure where you get them from. I think you just buy them from general vendors, but they probably cost quite a bit. I mean, you could come in at level 20 if you want to come and play. Don't feel like because you're level 20 you're going to spoil it. Because let's be fair, you've seen how I play. You can't really spoil it any more than I already do. But let's test out these skills, see which ones I want to keep, which ones I don't. Okay, that one does hella damage. That was nice, okay. I generally believe my main concern is getting rid of this hammer. I think the hammer's what's just let me down. I'm going to dig out, probably tomorrow, because I'm not streaming tomorrow, I'm going to dig out the Guild Wars box sets that I've got, because I originally bought them all when they first came out. So Nightfall, I don't know what the other ones are called, Path of the North or something. I've got all the big boxes still. I'm going to dig them all out and take some Instagram photos for them so that I can get rid of them. You know what I mean? They're no good anymore. Factions, Nightfall, Eye of the North, that's it. That's the way it goes. I always boasted how easy it was to play and how good it was to play with just one hand, and tonight I'm like, oh yeah, I've got to touch buttons. I never touch buttons usually. Have a look at the mappage. Yeah, I'm going up this way, and then yeah, I'm going up there. I think I've got the right idea. Oh, crab people. Back out people. I'm actually thinking I'm going the right way for once. That's because I'm not completely wasted. Look at all these crabs. I can't take all them on, surely.
I'm gonna have a bloody good go though.
This could be the first death. Holy shit. The nostalgia for me is the fact that it was the first MMORPG that introduced the world of MMORPG to me. I just bought it because the cover looked good as shit. I was in PC World of all places. I was buying a new graphics card and I wanted something to test the graphics card and see how good it was. And a friend of mine said, you know that game's not got monthly subscription like World of Warcraft? And I was like, no, I didn't know that. And I looked at the back of the box, it looked pretty dapper for its time. And I thought, well, that'll test my graphics card, that will test my RAM, do you know what I mean? I'll buy that. And I remember having to run this game even then on sort of medium settings because it just, believe it or not, it was a product of its time where it was at the top of its class, you know? So you recommend playing the new RuneScape for me then, because it's player versus world, which is fine. Player versus player was broken, I thought, on the old one. I had loads of rumours about people losing loads of money on RuneScape and people conning people and stealing accounts and all sorts. A bit like WoW back in the day, you know. World of Warcraft had some really bad rep when it first came out. But that's what made me play it. Fuck subscription-based games. I agree with that. 100%. I've never played World of Warcraft just because it's subscription. I heard it went free to play. I'm not sure that's a fact or not. I think it went free to play maybe to a certain level. You know, you don't basically get to do much. I wouldn't mind having a look at it if it is free to play. You definitely get some sort of trial. But they do have 2007 RuneScape, which actually has twice, almost 3 times more players than the new one. I remember fighting these in the last stream and it was a bit of a challenge. Seems quite easy now. New abilities are definitely helping. The fact that I'm now level 6 is definitely helping. What up, Queen? Blossom's in his ale. Fortnite. Do I look like I'm playing Fortnite? I'm doing a Guild Wars marathon today, babe, so I can't do it today. But definitely, you know, we can hook up on we can do Wednesday. We can do Sunday. Ah. That wasn't supposed to happen.